huge software issues keep the Ocean in troubled waters and are a larger indication of a company in dire straits. The last few months have been rough for EV automaker Fisker. As of this writing, Fisker is on the brink of bankruptcy. Its shares have plummeted more than 90% since the start of the year, and it's been delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. Fisker is running out of money and has lost investors, gone through layoffs, and slashed prices of its Ocean SUV by up to $24,000. Note that our spec panel reflects our test vehicle's MSRP prior to these price cuts. Last month, Fisker was forced to scrap plans to produce the smaller pair crossover. On top of all that, negative reviews of the Ocean have circled online and owner forums are full of gripes about software issues. The latest setback has been a federal probe into door failures in the SUV. Through all of this, we've been anxious to get our hands on a Fisker Ocean for some time. We attended the global launch in Europe last summer but wanted to see what it would be like to spend a week or two behind the wheel, driving and living with the SUV as an owner would. Fisker originally committed to take part in last year's Motor Trend SUV of the Year program but pulled out less than 2 weeks before the competition started with no explanation. Now, after launching a 2.0 software update, the company offered us a vehicle to review. During our time with the 2023 Ocean, we took it to the track, drove it on twisty roads, and road tripped from Los Angeles to San Diego. Even with the big software update, our Ocean had plenty of issues, both with its software and hardware. It did impress us, however, with its ride, build quality, range, interior space, and materials. But cars don't exist in a vacuum, and the Fisker Ocean is no exception. On its face, it's a startup's first crack at a mainstream EV. Yet, in the face of everything that's happened, we wonder if it's a car with any staying power and what that says about Fisker and the electric car market overall. Making cars is hard. Building cars is not an easy job. Ask Tesla or even Chevrolet. Because EVs rely so much on software, automakers have to make sure both that and the hardware are sound. Fisker seems to have gotten the most basic fundamentals right on the 2023 Ocean we tested, but its software issues make the overall driving experience quite troublesome. Here are the software problems we experienced. The fundamentals are good, actually. Where the Ocean succeeds are the fundamentals. The ride is plush and smooth, the cabin is quiet, and the build quality is as good as that of any traditional automaker. Tesla should be jealous. The interior design and materials are on par with established class competitors, and the seats are comfortable and well cushioned. Cargo and passenger volume is plentiful, with tons of room in the back seat and ample trunk space for road trips. A crowded field. The current EV market is very saturated. It's not just other startups Fisker must compete with. Legacy automakers such as Ford, BMW, and Kia also offer legitimately good options. Those who want to buy an EV in the United States have plenty of cars from which to choose, and although prices are still high, they're coming down steadily. The charging infrastructure is getting a huge boost with the near-total shift to the NACS standard, which makes Tesla superchargers viable for owners of other EVs. On the global front, EVs from Chinese automakers are quickly gaining popularity thanks to their attractive designs, attainable prices, and long-range batteries, leaving companies like Fisker with little room for error. Some are still optimistic for Fisker. Undeniably, though, the problems keep piling up, seemingly by the day. Although we appreciate the Ocean's fundamentals, we cannot recommend the SUV to anyone. Its software issues are too numerous, and with the troubled company not moving quickly enough to fix them, it's unlikely any owner would avoid the stress and difficulties we encountered. It's a shame, because founder Henrik Fisker had the right idea when he created his newest car company, with the admirable aim of building the world's most sustainable vehicle. He sourced its suppliers near the factory, jammed the Ocean with recycled materials, and installed a solar panel on its panoramic roof. Its affordable price, strong design, fantastic range, and cool features like the rotating screen and available multi-window California mode were attractive selling points. But in a hurry to get the Ocean to market, the SUV ended up with problems so glaring and numerous that Fisker's vision now appears ill-fated.